Anything you want, anything you need. Your mind's got the key ingredient, it's belief. They'll deceive with the negativity, but I just slide right by.
Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is Foggy24K rocking out for the stupid DeFi channel. I'm not no financial advisor. This is no financial advice. Make sure you do your own research. And I'm telling you, do not invest more than you can afford to lose. Because it's crazy out here on these DeFi streets. And there's someone waiting on every corner to take your bag straight up. Yo, it's good, YouTube. What's the deal? Well, the day is finally here, and this project that I talked about has dropped. It's day one, and it is doing what projects do. I'm not going to say, oh, it's blowing up, it's through the roof, it's going crazy. I'm not doing that. When you want the hype, when you want fronting, you want your mind tricked, you know where to go. That's someplace else. Because right here on the stupid DeFi channel, I keeps it 100. And most of the time, keeping it 100 is fun in my own bag, but I don't even care. Because I know when we come to stupid DeFi channel, we getting the real. We getting the real, all right? So we're going to flow through this project. I said we're going to take a look at this. They had a pre-sale. We missed it. It ain't no big deal. I wasn't rushing it because I'm tired of running into the fire and then getting burnt. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't worried about that pre-sale. If I heard about it, then that means, but I can't front. Let's take a look at the chart. All right. We're going to come back to this page. Let's take a look at the chart, see what it did as it dropped. Okay. So we're on a pdrip chart right now, and let's pull this down a little something. And it blew right off the gate, as these projects do as soon as they drop. So it looks like people might have made a 5x here. Let's throw some a little something on this and see what it really looked like. Here we go. So up almost like 4x. Okay. About 400%, 4x if you did the pre-sale thing, you know what I mean? And got in there 4x immediately. Now it's just been floating around. It is $12, $12.40, or whatever like that. So that's all good. You know what I mean? No doubt. So people who did their pre-sale thing, they got that 4x right off the rip. And I give them props, man. That's the first thing I'm gonna give them props on is they set a date. It said it was going to drop, and it looks like it has dropped flawlessly. Might have had a couple of hiccups or whatever, but evidently it's dropped and it's working. Because if it wasn't, we would have saw something totally different here. If they'd have ran any problems, it would have went up here and then back down here in the $3 or $4 range. And that's kind of why I didn't jump on this, because there was a good chance that could happen, but it didn't. So the people who did take that chance, they got the reward straight up, and that's the way this world works. Real talk. All right, let's keep it moving. So we got a dashboard right here. Let me click on that. We're looking at, I don't know why they don't have a drip price there. So good. They got the faucets. I like this project because they got a maximum amount of faucets. That's what you get in when you're getting your 1% a day. Okay. Now let me let y'all know. This is, for everybody who don't know, this is on the Pulse chain. Okay. And I'm an investor in the Pulse chain. So that's why I am definitely wanting this project to blow. Real talk. Okay. But they got a limit on the amount of faucets you could get. And right now, about 315 have been bought. If this project drags on a little bit with no hiccups and people making their 1%, expect for this to grow exponentially at some point, okay? Probably when the right influencers jump in and kick in and start talking about this number's going to make some changes real quick. You know what I mean? They got a garden balance over here. I ain't worried too much about that, but they got some PLS up in there. So people are definitely staking some LPs. Total token holders, they don't got a number there yet. Total supply, which is 5 million. I like that. So they're not going to be minting to the end of the world like Drip on Binance Smart Chain is. So can't get that price to go up. The only way it's going is down, and it's been doing that over there for a long time. Now, don't get me wrong. That don't mean that it's not going to happen here too. But this is just definitely a plus that they got 5 million here. You know what I mean? And let's see, circulating supply. So far, they got 17,000. I don't know if I say minted because I guess these are already minted. So 17,000 circulating right now. You know, people have them out there, whether it's in the wallets or Soul or whatever the case may be. And they got a spot where you can look up IDs. So I guess you can look up people's IDs and see what they're doing in their wallets. So that's what's up on the dashboard. Let's keep it moving. Now they got the faucets page. So faucet stats, available rewards. I guess these are your own personal. I went ahead and jumped on a faucet. We're going to talk about that in a minute. But they got the faucet stats here, available rewards, total locked up, daily return on your investment. They got the claim, compound, select, hidden, and active. These are the faucets as they show up. And that's it for the faucets. Let's jump down here to the teams. They got the teams here. You can do that thing. Your buddy address, letting y'all know anybody want to fight or whatever. I will have a buddy address down there if you want to jump on the team. Hey, let's do it. If you don't, don't have to get on nobody's team. Real talk. You could definitely just connect with the Dev wallet and keep it moving. Real talk. All right. So we got the rewards wallet. compounding faucets and all that. So they're talking about airdrops, which I'll be doing, and that'll be fun. Have me a good way to connect with the community, whoever wants to rock out with this with me, because I'm in it, and we're gonna flow through this together. Real talk. All right, let's check it out. We got the swap page, and this is where you get your pdrip. I like this swap page because it is connected to Pulse X, and I am an investor in Pulse X. So the stuff that goes on here definitely benefits the Pulse X holders. Real talk, and I am one. So I'm letting y'all know I do want this project to go. Is it a long shot? Maybe, but we're gonna go through this thing and we're gonna figure it out. All right. So now they got the garden. I am not an excited proponent of the gardens because they got the drip garden. I was in that day one. You know what I mean? And that was just a colossal cluster, whatever you want to call it. But I don't know. I saw a lot of numbers that didn't go in the direction that I needed to go. You know what I mean? But to break it down, the garden is a miner, but instead of just with a token, it makes it worse, and you're mining with LP tokens, which you deal with in permanent loss on top of the minor losses that you take too. But so, people have one with miners or whatever the case may be, but I'm not a fan of them, and I'm especially not a fan of miners that use LP tokens. But that's what the garden's about. But the nice thing I like about the garden is the way they got the mechanics set up. The garden is supporting what goes on with Pulse Drip. So hopefully, if you get in this project, you'll get some benefits from this garden, all right? Without being in it if you choose not to be in it. That's on you. All right, let's take a look at these docs. All right. So, yeah, we on the white paper, which they got their white paper black, so it's all good. Oh, you can switch it, huh? Well, I could. Now it's an official white paper, but I'm going to switch that back. I like the dark look, I like it dark. Blowing through it nice, just scooping up that dough. You know what I mean? All right, let's check it out. Pulse Drip overview. Welcome to Drip. Get ready for an exciting new addition to the Pulse Chain Network. We've taken inspiration from ever popular Drip network ecosystem in the Binance Smart Chain. All right, we're bringing a fresh concept. I'm just skipping through this. Pulse Chain is a brand new, fast, and open source blockchain. Our strong community being among the first to venture. And hey, let's be clear about something. This is something very, very important. All right, listen to this, people. Hey, let's be clear about something right off the bat. Pulse Drip is not a hard fork of that famous BSC project that we all love. Nope, not at all. We've cooked up an entirely new code base for this baby. Sure, it might share the same functionalities, but as you delve into this white paper, you'll notice there's some unique mechanisms. All right, or what it say? Unique mechanics. All right. So keep that in mind. This is not a hard fork. So you can expect the same thing out of Drip, or you cannot expect the same thing out of Drip. And the reason I say that is because Drip has one thing that it can brag about and always say it's never been exploited. We're talking about Drip on Binance Smart Chain. It's never been exploited, and it's never had no mess ups with the contract where it stopped working or whatever. It has done what it's been doing for a long time, and that's paying you out 1% of your Drip deposits every day with no fail. Okay. So with this not being a hard fork, there's no guarantees that this is going to do that without any hiccups. Okay. So keep that in mind. So don't come to this project saying, oh, well, Drip worked for 2 years, so I know this going to be popping. No, they got the same name, but the contracts are not the same. Okay. Keep that in mind. Let's keep it moving. All right. So next thing we're going to talk about is this faucet. All right. Faucet, a set of smart contracts that dish out 1% daily for 365 days. This is the same as Drip on Binance Smart Chain. We got 5,000 faucet accounts up for grab. So they're only selling 5,000 accounts, okay? So I don't know, and I didn't see nothing in the white paper, nothing. What happens after the 5,000, you know what I mean? Because your faucets can run dry, and when they're not working anymore, is it going to get down to the point where eventually it's going to be 4,000 accounts, then just 2,000 accounts? And then how does that work? And then how does this grow? Are you going to be able to trade accounts, or once one account dies, now another available for someone else to buy? I don't know. Those are questions that I got. Maybe I'll try to get them, and as I get them, I'll answer them, let y'all know if y'all had the same questions, you know what I mean? All right, once you've opened your faucet account and staked your pdrip tokens, they're locked for good. That's just like Drip. But don't worry, because from that moment on, your faucet will churn out 1% returns daily up to 365 days, 365% total. All right, that sounds like some Drip right there. Each faucet could generate up to 36,500 pdrip tokens before it runs dry. Okay, so it only gonna put out, that's the same thing, 365%. All right, cool. If you want to boost your daily returns even more, you can compound your earnings and add up to 10,000 pdrip tokens to your faucet. All right. But remember, once you hit maximum payout, you can't add any more tokens, which means your faucet has gone dry and you will need to open a new faucet. And you can only open a new faucet if they are available. So keep that in mind. All right. When you make claims, withdraw. This is important right here. I noticed this and I said, do I like it? Check it out. When you make claims and withdraw some pdrip tokens, the locked amount compounded interest in your faucet decreases accordingly. However, your total locked amount will never go below real deposits. That's crazy right there. I'm not sure if I like it yet. I don't know. But your compound, say you put in $100 and now you compound it up to 1,000, you know, and now you're taking out 1,000, 1%. What is that? $110 a day. So say if you decide the next 10 days you want to just claimed. So that's not $100. Now your compounded amount is not $1,000 no more. It's not $100 because you withdrew $100. So, I like it because it seems like it's going to make this be able to sustain a little bit. You know what I mean? But at the same time, I want all that dough. You know what I mean? So, but it looks like it's going to be able to keep a cap on the greed. So I like that. Let's see what else they got. Want more faucets? No problem. Okay. With only 5,000 faucet accounts available, FOMO kicks in, creating excitement and growth for the possibility of future accounts. So get into action, stake your drip, and let the faucet flow. Okay. So you can run in like crazy, man, if you want, and buy up a whole lot of faucets because you worried that ain't gonna be on anymore, or you could chill, you know what I mean, and watch how it plays out. That's on you, or you could do nothing and don't get in this at all, you know what I mean? So it is what it is. Let's see what's next. They got the guard in here, and like I said, guard, and I'm not gonna get into this too much. It is a miner that uses LP tokens, and the taxes and stuff that come from this go back to benefit post drip. That's it in a nutshell. Let's talk about some teams. Yo, as I said in my video yesterday, you get in projects like this, understand how you're going to make some money. And right off the rip, this is where it's at. And it's no different than drip was. Okay, if you're trying to get into this, you want to put some money into this, keep in mind that you're exponentially increase your chances of ROIing. Did I get it right? Increase your chances of ROIing. If you get out there and share that link, you real talk. It is what it is. It just is what it is. All right. So you can earn up extra drip by recruiting others to join your teams, receive 5% referral deposits and 2.5% of their compounds. Build and incentivize users to join your team with airdrops. So like I said, I will have a link in this. I will do airdrops and I will talk about this on a regular, you know what I mean? So any little something I get off of this helps keep me up at night, help put food on the table, help do all of that. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So picking buddy addresses by simply connecting their wallets to our DApp, users are automatically linked to the dev wallet. All right. Some investors will feel more comfortable supporting the dev wallet. So you do not have to have a buddy. You know what I mean? I think when it was with Drip, you had to get signed up by somebody and whatever the case may be. Here, you don't have to have a buddy. So like I said, if I give you some value, I'd appreciate it. And if you don't feel like it, go straight to the dev wallet. It's all good. Ain't no big deal. I don't live and die off of this. You know what I mean? Real talk. Straight up. So you do not have to have hook up with mine or anybody else's buddy address. You could just go straight to the dev wallet. Let me see. And if you're not happy with your buddy, okay, whoever you pick, you can easily just switch, but you're going to pay a fee. They charge you to switch, okay? So let's see. If you're not happy with your buddy, you can switch teams by paying a fee of 1 million PLS in order to switch teams. You must enter and approve a new buddy address. The fee allows users some flexibility, but also prohibits the bad behavior of frequently switching teams. So they want you switching teams all the time, so you're going to pay some PLS. But I like this because when I got in the drip, I ain't like the buddy I had because dude was cheap. Never airdrop nobody. He didn't make no videos talking about it. He didn't do nothing. I was like, oh my God, I want to get off this team. You know what I mean? The same thing with that other one before that. So this is some good thing. They know what they're doing with that. For real talk. Claiming referral rewards. They tell you how to claim the rewards. So if you get into this, like I said, I highly recommend putting you a team together, and that's where you're going quickly or have a better chance of ROI and before this project comes to an end, because they all come to an end. Do not believe that this is going to last forever. It might last forever, but let me change that. It might last forever, but don't believe you're going to get paid off of this forever. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So, and they talking about more airdrops, so you can read this if you want to get into that. Let's look at some tokenomics. pdrip token. pdrip has a total max supply of 5 million. I like that. So they are not minting to the end of the world like drip is right now and can't get that price up. The supply is just too crazy. So they got a total of 5 million tokens. So that's all good. Every time you do something with pdrip, like buying, selling, claiming rewards, opening, depositing into your faucet, or doing airdrops transfer, there's a 10% tax involved. Compounding your daily earnings involves a 5% tax. These taxes allows us to give a cool 1% daily return. So it's taxes all over the board on this thing. For a while, I was mad at a whole lot of taxes. Now I'm not mad at a whole lot of taxes. You just got to know what you're getting into, real talk, and get in there to get that money and realize where the money's being made. And I already told y'all, and I'm going to keep telling you again, because it's Stupid DeFi channel, and this is where we go to get the real info. Okay? Get out there and get you a God-blessed team together and get some paper. So a year from now, we could all be talking about the money that we made if this project hangs around. Okay? Real talk. All right. Anti-whale mechanism. Let's talk about anti-whale mechanisms. The mechanics. In the world of cryptocurrency, anti-whale mechanics is a system that prevents huge crypto holders, whales, from negatively affecting the cryptocurrency. However, whales can be important for a project's growth, so we do not punish them. Instead, we limit their actions. I'll tell you one thing people with money or whales don't like to be told is what to do or what they can and can't do with their money. So these limits sometimes, it's not a punishment to them, but they don't like it. They want to be able to do what they want to do with what they do. You know what I mean? I know that. So we'll see how many whales come through. Faucets have a limit of 36,500 tokens that can pay out before they stop generating rewards. There's a 7-day reward accumulation cutoff. So within 7 days, you got to do something. I like that too. So you can't just sit on your bag or sit on your stack and wait for the opportunity to dump on everybody. You got to do something. So after 7 days, you got to, I don't know, I guess you got to claim or you got to compound. You got to do something. So it is what it is. If at any time the maximum payout is reached, tokens cannot be added anymore. When someone makes a claim and withdraws the tokens to lock them out, this is like I said right here. When someone makes a claim, so when you make a claim, whatever you have locked gets decreased by the amount of the claim. So you're not, I guess, compound and claiming off that compound like nonstop. So that's definitely going to help this project last a little bit longer. These safeguards help maintain the project's health while still allowing community support and growth. That's what's up. So let's see what their conclusion is. Now, you see why Pulse Drip is the fresh, innovative. Okay, that's fluff. With strong community, that's fluff. Pulse Drip, we want to empower each and every, that's fluff. Don't miss out on the excitement, that's fluff. All right, let's look at some official links. Got Pulse Drip, that's the website. Let's look at their socials. Let's see what they got in the Telegram. How many people they got rocking over there? Real talk. So we're gonna hit this up. All right, so we over here on the Telegram. I had to go through all that. You know, it's crazy. Every time you go to the Telegram, you got to verify. All right, it is what it is. So they got, let's see how many people they got over here so far. Looks like they got about 700. Let's drop down here, see what everybody's talking about. You have to be net positive, receive airdrops. Well known. I guess they got a moderator in here who's talking with people, so that's always a good thing. Really, it seems like the same thing is different code or something, totally different mechanics. I guess they talking about the difference between, regular drip and this Pulse Drip. So like I said, it is different. So you got 796 members right now. I checked yesterday. I think it was, I don't know, 500 or whatever. So this is growing. It's not crazy yet, but it is growing. Let's see what else we're going to look at here. Let's look at it on the chart. See where we at on the chart right now. And it's still hanging out. It's come down a little bit, a little something. No, it was going up. My bad. So it's going up to 1297 or whatever. So we'll see once it hits here, all-time high, if it's going to dive back down. Because I know some people got some bags with they rubbing their hands. They got the Birdman hands rubbing, waiting for it to hit that all-time high to dump again. You know what I mean? So I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this project. You know what? Let's take a look at some past projects the same developers have done in the past. And one of them is the Bandit Project. All right? So let's see what the Bandit Project is doing right now. I think I put it on my watch list. Well, not looking good, right? The same development team. This is the Bandit Project. This has been out a while. Let's put this on the day and see how far back this goes, because it's not looking good. Real. All right, so the Bandit Project's been out since November of 2022. They're going on a year, and it looks a whole lot like Drip, right? Had a nice little run-up for a couple of months, about 4 or 5. Notice how many months is that was the run-up. This is a project that the developers of pdrip. This is a project they put out. So they had a run up for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 7 month run up. Once it hit the lows, this was the sell off, I guess, from the pre-sale. And then oh, these are not even days. My bad. These are not even months. These are days. Let's see what they did on the months. Let's put on the month chart. My bad. They had a run up for a few days, so that was definitely early stuff. Let's put the month. So that's even worse. That looks even worse. That's not really good. But I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? So their project, they had a nice run up for a month, which definitely just showed that a few days, and then just dumped. And now this is where it's at now. So the height back then was $3. It opened at 60-something cents. So it ran up 3x and then dumped. All right. They got another project. Let's see. Woo. That was Burn Swap. They did some Burn Swap. Let's see what Burn Swap is doing now. The Burn Swap ain't looking good either. This is on the day chart. It's been out since the spring, May. Had the nice initial run up from the pre-sale or whatever when it dropped. And then it's been dumping ever since. Came back up. Looks very similar to the chart right now that we got with pdrip. And then it's just been dumping ever since. So, hey, keeping it real with everybody. I say this all the time. I just did a video yesterday. It don't take a lot to come off in these type of projects if you stay focused. Get you a team together, okay? Keep it real with your team. Y'all try to get this money together. Don't invest more than you can afford to lose. Yo, because these projects are here today and going tomorrow. Let's go back over to this main page, because there's some things that bother me about this project. They got a stamp right here that they have an audit, okay? I went over to, it looks like OX Guard is the audit people that supposedly did this for them. This is OX Guard's GitHub. So this is where they list all their audits that they've done. And I put in Pulse Drip in the search part of it. Pulse Drip, nothing. Hit the search, boom, nothing. I put in P Drip, nothing. So I don't know what's going on. Why they would have that stamp there like they got an audit, and then you go to the company where their audit is supposed to be, and it's not there. Have the company not posted their audit yet? I don't know. Maybe. Is it not finished? Does this mean that they're getting it, but they just haven't done it yet? I don't know. Anybody know? Hit me up in the comments. But that makes me a little reserved. I like a lot of the mechanics. let me see what I like the mechanics of this and all that, the longevity. Cool. I like that these developers have put out projects that are still running to this day, even though they're not making money. But at least you know they put out projects and they didn't snatch them and rug them real quick. So I give them that. Okay. But what I do not like is that they put this here is that they have an audit, but you go there to see the audit. It's not there. I went to the Telegram to ask y'all, where can I go see the audit? And it was crickets. Nobody said nothing. So audits are not the here be all, because I think Drip don't even got an audit. You know what I'm saying? So it made a lot of people a lot of money and it's lost a lot of people a lot of money. But the main point of the audit is it didn't get rugged and it didn't, no exploits or anything. So that's still possible. You know what I mean? But like I said, I have reserves on that aspect, is that the audit they put here that they got an audit, they don't really got one. And also that the projects they did before this have crashed real bad. But like I said, a lot of these do. This is you miners, you put your money in and return on investment and adapt. You try to get in early. And like I tell my people on the stupid DeFi team, I call it a team already. We ain't even got a team. You know what I mean? I ain't even put the address out there yet, but it'll be out there today. So I'm telling people that's on my team, put you together a team, because that's where the real money is made. Real talk. And we try to get money together. Real. Let's look at this fortune. So like I said, I came in here real light and I just did in the video. Don't take much. So I just dropped a couple $100 in here. I wanted to go ahead and get me a force here, just work out the mechanics of how all this work. And as this plus button go, as my confidence in as my confidence in the project and the team grows or not grows, I will deposit more. And all you got to do is hit this plus button to deposit more. But I will be watching this chart. Let's take a look at the chart. So it's creeping up now, but if it drops back down anywhere in here, whatever, I'll pick up a little bit more and throw it in the force or whatever. But like I said, it don't take much. Know how you gonna make money off of this project, and we all gonna be making money together, because y'all know how I do. Yo, if you got anything out of this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe, hit that notification bell, because we doing it over here in the Stupid DeFi channel. Shoot over to the Telegram, holla at my peeps, because they be getting it in for real. Focus 24K, rocking out for the Stupid DeFi channel, and I'm out.